Hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. Today, I would like to talk about how we have to prepare when we have a new project in our hand, and whichever the category you are in, whichever the leadership positions you may be holding it. At some point of time, we always start some projects, but sometimes uh, without having a clarity, somewhere we tend to fail, and sometimes we don't have a proper follow-ups, etc. So today I just wanted to talk about what do we do? I mean, what is the step-by-step process that we could, follow in order for you to achieve, for everyone to achieve the maximum results on any new project? So let's dive into it. So anytime when you start a project, you know, ultimately we are keeping something in our mind to achieve certain result at the end. So, what is the anticipated end result is something that we have to be very clear. Or if your boss or your organization giving you a directive, and this is what we wanted. So, that end result has to be very clear on what are the things that we want to achieve. So, what is that anticipated end result you as a leader need to drill down to your team that what is expected? And then in that process you need to find the right team members, which are the team you have. Maybe you have 10 different projects running on, so not everyone can just pop in and get into that specific project that you'll be working on. So you need to create a team or identify a team that who can be a best fit to that particular project you're handling. And any inputs in the common group, that inputs of that particular project, which would before you start taking an action. So all the inputs which is required from your team members, which could help to streamline the process and very smoothing. So taking input from the past experiences is the most important thing. And always, there are four categories that I always look at it. A strong beliefs, instilling a strong beliefs in your team members and what you're going for, and also what you think that could achieve the desired end result. So you need to instill a strong belief in that small team, big team, whichever you're working on. And what are the possible obstacles you may come across? Any project we do take, there are challenges you might come across, and it's not a easy road for anything. So that there are, what are the obstacles from the past that you entire team had learned, and what could be the possible obstacles we might be going through, and identifying already that what best could be done for that particular obstacles as a precaution or as a pre-plan. Whereas on the way you might come across something different, but then whereas in case if you already have certain obstacles from the past experiences, that would be an ideal time also to address, and then how we can take it forward. And for your team, it's very important on identifying clear roles and responsibilities for each and every person that you're delegating the task, which is very important, because you cannot be asking the same thing to two three different people. As long as you have a proper delegated and the clear roles and responsibility for the small or big teams you might have, is very important for you to go back and find out where do we stand, what is the progress, and what is the support that particular task needed from your side. And as I had mentioned, in obstacles and best practices comes to the same. So in your past experiences, what are the best practices you had taken into consideration before starting anything new is most important thing. So completing all those step-by-step processes at any project, the only two things that you need to keep in mind: what is the end results of the project, and where you are after preparing everything, where you are standing right now. So where you are at right now is your starting point. Where are you heading is your end goal. And what are these steps? This is the gap where you're going to reach to that particular goal. So always, either it's personal, professional, any projects you're handling, any task that you're looking to, always ask two questions: where you are right now, where you want to be. And the distance might be smaller to the bigger in terms of which are the project you are handling, but as long as you follow all these steps in terms of the professional environment where you are at, and you you take those steps step by step, and your desired result is guaranteed, and then you will achieve without you realizing that you achieved that entire project, and then to be a successful in any undertakings you are taking it. So it could you can consider the same thing to a personal things as well, or whichever the tasks that you might be having at your hand. There are many things that we do for a personal front too. So where you are right now, where you want to be, and what is the distance in between, and what are the steps which you need to take for you to achieve that end result is most important things. I hope that helps you a little bit of how you plan and ahead for your upcoming projects, and moving forward, whichever the organization you are at, a small to a bigger teams, to a bigger teams and bigger teams, so moving ahead in the future. So with that note, I would like to leave you today. Do leave your comments and thought. What are the best practices that you are going ahead to start any new project? And sharing is caring, and then people around us, will benefit with the ideas which you're going through. And I thought this would be the ideal for the experience which I come across, and then to put it in a practice, for you guys to move on and develop in your personal and professional environment. Be good, do good, and stay tuned, stay blessed. See you on the next episode. Thank you.